Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on Rich Mindset channel with me, where today we are going to talk about the power of a good mindset, or better said, the power of a clean mindset, because this can become our biggest enemy when we are talking about a business and when you're talking about your personal life. Let me tell you what I mean. So many people around the world are watching those successful guys, successful people, those people who manage to have millions or billions in their account. And although they understand there is a process to get there, unfortunately, they start criticizing them. I'm sure you heard thousands of times those expressions like money are the weapon of evil, or money don't bring anything good, or so many things like this that actually do not help your mindset. I can say even more than that, they destroy your mind. You may think this is hard to believe, but I'm telling you something that maybe you heard before, but I'm telling you from my own experience, it will make a hell of a difference in your life. The number one enemy of you, it's you. 1,000% of the times, the biggest enemy in your life, it's you. It's not your family, your teachers, your surroundings, your friends, the market who crashed, and I don't know what else. The biggest enemy you will ever have in your lifetime, it's yourself. If you're thinking right now, I'm sure you're gonna find in the next 5 minutes, just like this on top of your head, at least 3 to 5 promises / situations in which you said you're going to do it and you didn't do it. At least, only like this on top of your head. Resolutions that you promised yourself you're gonna keep and you never kept. And now comes the most tricky part of them. You know why you didn't do it? It's not because something happened, it's because you happened. You are your biggest enemy. And take my words for granted when I'm telling you there is not a single person on this planet that gave 100% at least one day in their life. Not one time. But the only thing that is making us, holding us back to do that, to give 100%, it's the excuses that we find. Every single day, it's a new journey. Every single day, it's a new opportunity. Every single day, we can wake up and make things fucking happen. But with all of this, 99% of the persons you know or I know complain more than they do, and that is their own fault. The mindset they created, it's not everybody else's fault. The mindset they created is their own fault because they're accepting their own excuses. I'm gonna give you some basic examples. How many times you or somebody you know said, I'm not going to go to the gym today because I have too much work? How many times somebody you know or you, I know I should do this at work, but it's time tomorrow? How many times you wanted to change something in your life and you said, I don't think it's time now, I'm gonna do it later? How many excuses did you found in order not to do some things that you could have done today and you did it tomorrow? How many times you found excuses that it was not your fault, was your boss's fault, your friend's fault, your family fault, and so on and so on? How many times you had opportunities that you could grab, but you didn't do it because it was not the right time, not the right moment, you have a difficult situation in your life, and I don't know what. How many times you wanted to speak to a girl or with a boy and you haven't did it? All of the above are only excuses that you find for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you could have done it. At the end of the day, the worst thing that could have happened is you got to know. At the end of the day, most painful thing you could have done, it's be a little bit more exhausted than you are now. But the repercussion of not making that, not doing that, on a long term, it's a lot more important. is like a ripple. It's like a ripple because if you have talked to that girl, maybe she was the girl of your dreams. If you have told your boss your opinion, maybe he would have given you a pay raise. Or maybe you have quit your job and find another job. If you have talked to that contact that you want to, but you haven't did it because weather is bad or I don't know what, maybe you would have invested millions in your business. If you have quitted your job and started your own thing and hustle 24/7, maybe today you had a business like I do. So the ripple effect in not doing, not taking that action, finding an excuse here, it's more and a lot more serious on a long term than it is on the short term. Because if you don't go to talk to that girl that you like, you'll never know what she says. And maybe she is your future wife, or she would have been your future wife. If you never quitted your job and stayed in the same place you hate, you never had the opportunity to become an entrepreneur and maybe create one of the biggest companies in the world. So the mindset you have and the excuses you find will hurt you on the long term a lot more than a no that you get on the short term. So having a clean mindset, having a mindset that makes you understand what you have now in front of you and the time you're wasting now will give 1,000 more benefits on the long term. My own example included. It took me so much time to understand that where I was working did not make me happy. And even when I understood it, I still stood there because I had a good paycheck at the end of the month. And not only me, Gabe did the same. And it took us the biggest sign of the universe, from the universe, to understand that we need to get out of there. And of course, exactly as I told you, we had so many incredible thoughts, or how hard is it gonna be? We're not gonna have money. We're not gonna have a place to stay, to live, and friends will not be with us, and nobody will help us, and nobody will follow us. And thousands of things like this went running through our head. Until we actually did it. We quit our job then, we started what we loved at the moment, we gave 100% and we created our first business. But guess what? It failed and we had to start all over again, and we did it all over again. And again, the same things in our head. But one thing is 100% sure. What you do not do and the excuses you find in this moment not only will train your mindset to run away from responsibility, to run away from success, to run away from a successful mindset, it will have a big, massive ripple effect on a long term for you that will always get you back to that rat wheel in which you hate your life, you hate the workplace you have, and I'm almost sure hate people around you because they will never bring extra value in your life. So creating a good mindset, finding no excuses, not accepting from yourself that you always gave everything, that you did your best, and so on, will help you on the medium long term to have a better life. And if you understand these words that I'm telling you right now, tomorrow you will wake up and you will start planning what you wanted to do your entire life, and you'll take your life by its horns, how it says, because now is the time that you're 20, 21, 25, 40, 50, it doesn't matter. You just need to wake up and create a healthy mindset, and as the last video I said, healthy habits, and in 3 to 5 years you can become everything you dreamt. If there's any questions about this topic or any topic on our page, down below in the commentary section, in the messages, all social networks, Facebook, Instagram, Google, whatever you want, you'll find us there. Just click it, write to us, because we are here to help and build a community of people that want more for life. We are here to help you if you want to be helped. And in order to do that, in order to create a better world, we need people. We need people that are strongly motivated to create a better life for themselves. Guys, I hope you got the message. See you next time. Until then, hustle hard, never stop, and enjoy life. Bye bye.